that page. Anyway, that way you can put widgets here or plan how you want. I think that one's fine. Move this one. Oh, I already put in different papers to use. Okay, so I made a couple of these yesterday or last night. I think I'll do this one again, but Sunday start. And then let's copy and paste. And I'll do a Sunday start. All right, let's see what layers I have. Okay, I'm on the stickers layer. I'm on the stickers layer now. All right, actually, oh, those are locked. Okay, good. Let's move Monday over here. And then kind of move those guys over there. I think that looks good. And now let's move. Wait. What did I do? I'm being simple. I was trying to do a Sunday start. Oh my goodness, nobody does a Tuesday start. All right, let's move this over. And on Saturday, yeah, there we go. There we go, because I already have a Monday start. And if you're just joining, I'm using from the Patriotic pack, the Patriotic Americana digital stickers that I just uploaded. There's 3 packs here. This one is just papers. And here are date dots here. Yeah, I'll just use those. Okay, I just have slide over. I started working on a couple of them yesterday, and I did a story, but I felt sick yesterday. I was supposed to go live again. I'm trying to go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But yeah, I was totally sick yesterday. So I was like, you know what? I'll just pre-plan some pages. That way I can use them in my digital planner later. And I can actually upload these when I'm done to plannerstickers.app. Just like I did the barbecue cookout ones. And let's see, because there's a barbecue cookout digital papers and date dots, like these cute little coolers and stuff. And here's some of the papers too, but I call them quick picks because you can quickly just choose one of the layouts and just plan with it. I'm trying to think what my favorite one is. Probably that one. That's one of my favorite ones. And I can't wait to use it the next time there's like a barbecue. Oh, actually it would look really nice on top of here. That's actually a really cute idea too. Or like maybe 4th of July. That would be awesome. 4th of July, Labor Day. Of course I miss Memorial Day, but that'd be a really cute digital planner layout right there. I really like that one. Maybe, well, I already did it, but just so you can do that one. That's really cute. Maybe I'll replicate this. Okay, I'm going to delete this one though, because it's already uploaded on plannerstickers.app. So let's do, I'm not going to do any date dots because I want you to be able to add your own dates. So let's see, I did Monday start for this one, and then this is the hourly. This is the hourly layout where it's 4 a.m. to midnight. I'm not sure if you need that many hours, or maybe you can track when you go to work or activities that you or your family may have or appointments. And this paper and date dots are also separate on plannerstickers.app. So now I'm going to do Sunday start, and I was already messing up at the beginning too, but here we go. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to do Sunday start. It's funny because my husband is definitely a Sunday start person, and in my mind, I'm a Monday start person because I like to see, in my mind, I like to see Saturday and Sunday together for the weekend. Let's see. There we go. Also, if you're new to digital planning, today I'm going to upload a video on how to start digital planning, like very slow, like for beginners. I'm editing it right now, so I'm going to have it up today, and I'm going to pin the video, and it's going to be for Noteful. I know that there's a lot of videos for GoodNotes, but I'm going to upload digital planning for beginners, and I'm going to show how to use Noteful with the free 2026 digital planner. And then Noteful also has a free tier, so you can start digital planning for free. And then also on plannerstickers.app, I also have free digital stickers as well. So that way you can start, you can always change apps, you can always buy digital stickers from other shops or on ETSY, but it's a way to start beginning. And it's kind of hard sometimes when you see people digital planning live, and you're trying to like catch on, and plus people have different styles too. So look out for that if you're new to digital planning or you know somebody who wants to start digital planning. I'm going to leave this space open, and you could also add stickers on top. Maybe I will add a transparent white border here. Maybe I'll do that, and that way it'll make it a little bit easier to plan. I'm going to change to white. Let me go over to the grid, and then I'm going to bring down the transparency. Let me go back to style, and I'm going to bring down the opacity a little bit. There we go. That way it kind of peeks through, and then you're able to plan on top of it if you just want to simply have script or more digital stickers. Let me play around with it just a little bit more right here. I'm only going to be on a little bit today. Maybe I'll be off in about 30-40 minutes. I usually don't go live on Saturday, but I might start going live on Saturday. It's pretty relaxing to sleep in a little bit, kinda. And then maybe more people can join because they're not at work. Although a lot of people work on the weekend, so there we go. And then this space is open for whatever kind of list you want to do. So it's kind of like, oh, I also named all of the pre-done like layouts. I need them quick picks so that we can just quickly pick a layout and then add it to your digital planner. Oh, thank you for following. I have another digital planner friend. Yeah, so when I'm done, I'm going to add all these to plannerstickers.app, which is where the star is, and you can just get started for free. There are free digital stickers on there, and the pro, if you want any of the pro stickers, it's kind of like Noteful. It's just a one-time upgrade. It's not a monthly thing. Like GoodNotes has a monthly thing. Like, I'm not into that. Yeah, so it's not per pack. It's all of the free stickers. Hi, Lauren. I'm just jumping on really quick today. Usually I don't come on Saturdays, but I want to use some of the patriotic sticker packs. That way I can at least have one or two for 4th of July, and I guess I'll be ready for Labor Day too. Okay, so I have Monday start, I have Sunday start. Let me make sure I have the right days of the week. Okay. Oh, now I have the fireworks paper. Let's find maybe I'll just do shapes. I wonder, oh, this tablet's cute and that one. I wonder if it'd be too busy though. On the stars. Although the phone would be really cute because then you can just make like a quick list. Let's try this. If it's a little bit too busy, then I'll take it off. Maybe I'll add some white on top of it, like I did the other one. Oh, I also have these rounded squares too. Maybe I'll do those. So you can either drag and drop, or you can just copy and paste. I'm going to take off this piece of paper here, And I'll keep the dots on here. All right, yeah. I think I'll just do that. Maybe I should lasso these. Let's see here. Should I make them, will they look fine if I stretch them out a tiny bit? Maybe I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the 7 days of the week. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. Thank you for all of the likes. Okay. Let's see if I can replicate this a little bit. All right, let's bring this in and a tiny bit more right there. Okay. So I'm going to bring this down here. And I'm going to add the days of the week too. This may be a little bit busy for some of you, but every once in a while, like, uh-oh, no, I'm going to duplicate this. Let's duplicate and add here. I guess I'll have to resize it just a smidge. That's about even. Let's resize. All right, I think that looks good. Let's scoot it over a tiny bit. And I'll just start with Ren. Let's just duplicate that. I think that's fine. And then let's move this to the middle. I kind of want to change the papers though. Nah, it's fine. Hi, India. Yes, I feel so much better. I don't know if it was a case of like food poisoning or something, but every time I even got up to come to the chair to start live, I felt so sick. And then I was sick for the rest of the night. Yeah, I feel so much better. I'm not a person who gets sick, so I don't even know what I ate. I had like coffee and pizza yesterday, so not really the best diet-wise. And I had some fruit. I don't know how any of that would have made me sick, but right, but I feel a lot better. And I was saying earlier, I mean, you know quite a bit about digital planning, but anybody who's new, I actually filmed digital planning for beginners, and I'm going to upload that today and pin it on my TikTok, and it'll be using like my free 2026 digital planner and using Noteful because Noteful has a free tier. And then I'll also do a part about layers as well. So I'm going to do that today. So if you know anybody who wants to start digital planning, but they're a little bit intimidated, then I'll have that up today. Yeah, for sure. And also last week, I'm going to look back. I forgot her name, but she was asking about digital planning and if I had like a beginner's videos. So I'm going to try to find that person and then message her. I don't want her to feel forgotten. Oh, maybe the flags would have been really cute. Okay, should I do... I was going to do the days of the week, but maybe that might be a little bit too much with these. Like a little bit too busy. I think that's a little bit too busy. Maybe I'll just leave it how that is. And then everyone can add in the days of the week that they want and date dots. Okay. And now, so this is Noteful. I'm using Noteful. It's one of the most popular ones. There's GoodNotes, Noteful, NoteShelf, Notability, Zoto. I don't know if Zoto's on iPad, but I use Noteful. There's a free version, and then the upgraded pro version is only a one-time fee, not a monthly subscription. And I'm going to upload that video today, which basically is a Noteful beginners video as well. So after I'm done live, I'm going to upload that video too. It's also nice and slow. You might have to 2x it a little bit. Let's see. Maybe I'll put a template on top of this. All right. So, for the digital stickers, it's digital stickers. Oh my goodness. Plannerstickers.app, which is where the star is up here. And it's basically a web app that I created to house all the digital stickers and papers that I create for digital planning. If you go there in your browser where the star is up here, it's free to start. I also have like some free digital stickers in there too, and templates and widgets. Let's see, let me get to, maybe I'll use some of those widgets here. Yeah, so all of these widgets here are free. Maybe I'll do morning, afternoon, evening. And then maybe breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But maybe, how about, where's morning? Morning with the, I'll do morning with the list. So you can drag and drop, or you can copy and paste. So morning, and then I'll just copy and paste, afternoon, and then we'll do evening. Maybe I'll put some blank widgets on the side. Priorities. I'll do that one too. Let's do that. And then I'll put a blank one as well. Let's find, there's a lot of widgets too. Let's see, there's habit trackers. I can add on a little habit tracker. Well, actually that's for one day, so that probably wouldn't help. Let's see here. Thank you for everyone who's sharing and liking. Maybe we'll find some more digital planner friends, or someone who's new and would like to start digital planning. Okay. Let's look at the blank ones. I'll just use this one. Okay. Right now I have it in slide over mode. Let's lasso all of these and make it smaller. I think some people who use GoodNotes, they're intimidated by the layers in Noteful, but you don't have to use the layers if you don't want to. Let's see, we'll have priorities over here. You can just simply lock an image. The only thing is that I prefer layers sometimes, because if you write on top, and let's say you want to lasso and move it, then, oh no, I guess it works fine. I guess if you lock a whole page, sometimes it thinks you're trying to move the whole page and you're not. But let me unlock that. And then let's erase. Let's erase that. I know, I love layers. And on here, it's very simple. I have bottom, which has the paper here, which I just kind of stretched out. And then I have bottom, but I have above base. Actually, it should just say above bottom. Template and stickers. But you don't have to do that. Oh, what am I doing? I did a screenshot. Let's do morning, afternoon, and evening. Yeah, I love layers so much. Let me resize this. I'm trying to keep my eye on the time because I want to get off in like 30 minutes, so I have time to edit the rest of that video, the beginner's video plus a Noteful video, and be able to upload that. We'll have, let's see. Okay. Priorities. And then actually one of the phones would be really cute, and then it on the phone. Okay. I'm definitely a person of a lot of ideas. Right here is different tags. I'm just gonna go back up to all. There's a full tutorial on how to use the app pinned on my TikTok. It's the first video that's pinned, and it has a full tutorial how to use it and how to sign in and everything. Let's see, the little blue phone or the little red phone. Maybe I'll do the blue phone. Well, I'll use the red phone. Let's use the red phone. Actually, I think I'd like the blue better. Honestly, for everyday planning, I'm not really this fast. I'm very indecisive. I like to play around with all of the stickers. It's just my little creative outlet. And I can't wait to start digital scrapbooking too. Okay, so priorities, we're going to have to add this arrange to the front. And I guess it's a little bit, You can see that it says priorities. Then I'll just have a blank one right here. Oh, let's move that to the front. Yeah, I'm very indecisive. I like to change up everything. I'll add a million layers. Let me move this down to, I'll just move it down to where template is. Okay. That way I can move these. See how convenient that was instead of having to lock it. There we go. And then there's a little space there for more stickers. Maybe I'll scoot this over. Maybe I'll make it a tiny bit bigger so you can write a little bit more in there and move it a little bit over to the middle. All right, yay. Okay. Yeah, like right now, this is moving like lightning. Personal planning, I'm a total snail. Maybe I'll find a background for this, but I want to use the phone. And then this like smartwatch, maybe if you like to track your steps. I definitely have to find a background that doesn't really clash with it. Let's see here. This could be like a quick little daily instead of weekly. Let's see what this paper looks like. I'm gonna drag it to the back eventually, but there's fireworks, those fireworks, the blue, and just good old polka dots. Let's see about those big fireworks. Why not? Let's just do that. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna move it to my bottom layer because it's basically going to be the background. Although it is a square piece of paper, let me go down. Let me go down to the bottom. Although it's square, you can just kind of crop it, or honestly, sometimes I just drag it all the way out. If it's on the bottom layer and nothing's on there, then there we go. The bottom layer is locked, so it's not going anywhere. Okay. Now we can have our phone here. Actually, let's do the tablet instead so you'll have a little bit more room. Yes, there's a red tablet here. Yay, I like that. I know. My thing is, I'm gonna have so many dailies. Actually, is this on the stickers layer? Yeah, it is. Let's move this over, and I'm gonna have to send this to the front. We just have this little watch here. There we go. Now we can track your steps for today. And I'll just leave this space here. Now, should I make this a daily? Well, not everybody uses an hourly planner. Maybe I will do just this shape on top, and then you can always add in what you'd like to do that day. Or maybe I can add widgets. Maybe I'll do that. Just some general ones. Let's go back to the widgets tag just to see what we have. That could be a good daily widget. I use morning, afternoon, and evening, but maybe I'll do, let's see, I could also do that again. Let's see, let's do priorities. And I don't really think people have much. Oh, guys, I have to get back on my audiobooks. How about just simple list? How about that? There's that kind of list, and yeah, we'll just do that. I do like planning on my mini and on my iPad Pro. I really like both. Let's see here. simple list. Maybe for one of the phones, I'll do like a grocery list. Okay, let's try locking this. Let's see if it, yeah, if you, that's why I don't really like lock, because even though these two aren't locked, it's not really working. I'm gonna unlock that and I'm just gonna move it to, we'll do that. There we go. Now let's find another widget. Blank ones are always good to use. Then we can just add stickers. Oh, it's a cute scalloped one. Here we go. I'll add this here and then I'll resize everything. There we go. And thank you for sharing, India. Let's move. There we go. Maybe I'll just duplicate it. Maybe I'll add a little circle. Let's do a scalloped circle as well. Here we go. Hi, Adrian. I feel a lot better than last night. I was only hopping on for a little bit today, but I didn't really plan on coming on Saturdays, but I don't know, there's like a lot of people. Let's see. I'll leave that little bit of space there. I'll show you some of the ones I already did. They're all very simple. Actually, I meant to add something on top of these, so I'll come back and add some weeklies on top of those. So I just did this one as well, and then this is the weekly but hourly 4 a.m. to midnight. There's the Monday start and Sunday start, and then this one with the fireworks, Monday afternoon, evening, and then the little phone with the priorities on it. Priorities in blank, you can put whatever you want. And then I just did this little tablet. This would be good for a daily, and then you can track the steps here. All right, let me go back to those tablets because I totally forgot. I wanted to do some weeklies on there. Now I gotta see if I can add, maybe the red polka dot would look really good for a background for this one. Okay, that's on the right layer. Let me go to the bottom. And I'll be on for another 20 minutes. That way I have time to upload that beginner's digital planning video. Let me go back up to all. And I love all these little flags here. I have to figure out how to use all those. Now, what was I looking for? Oh, I have to go to the papers. There was, this one might be simple enough for the background. Just some simple stars or some red dots or some blue dots. Let's see. Which one do I want? Red or blue? Red or blue? Maybe I'll just do red. All right. Here we go. You know what? Let me just turn that off for a second, and I'm going to keep red. Oh yeah, also I want to have time to upload this because I meant to last night, but yeah, that was not working. I was sick as a dog. I mean, I could just crop this, but it's on the bottom. There we go. And I'll lock that one too. Okay, so now I'm here, and I wonder if the dots are a little bit too much. Maybe I'll bring down the opacity a little bit on here. Let's do style. Oh, I guess because I have it too big, it's hard to see the menu. There we go, style, and now maybe I'll do something more simple. Let's delete this, and we'll just use these. Here we go. Yeah, I think that's better. And then let's make it a tad bit bigger. I think that works a little bit more. And then this got moved over a little bit. There we go. I think I'm going to make this a weekly. So I'm going to make sure to go up here to go to my template layer. And let's go down. Let's go to templates and let's do a weekly. Now I can do the bows there on that one, or keep it very simple. Maybe just this one. Now for some people this might be a little bit much, but I guess because it's already so striped. I think the dots are throwing me off. I don't think I like them. Maybe I should just make the bottom a solid color. Okay, let's just keep it like this for now, and then I'll add a template. Maybe I'll just make the background black. Oh, you know what? Let's go up to template layouts. And let's look at some of the other shapes that we have. Those are like flagged down. We use the bows. Maybe just some simple. Let's use these. I know it's a little different, but why not? There's 7, so we can use 1 for each day. And then there's a little bit of space on this side. All right, so that's on the templates layer. I'm going to go up here. And then we're going to go back up. And we'll use those. Where's those date dots? Oh, you know what? I might have to make more date dots. Now this might be very, very, very extra, but hey, we're going to just do it. We're just going to go with it. Monday. And I got to make the Sunday start version too. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, I hit delete. Just Friday. Uh-oh. My slide over. Saturday. You know what it is. Hold on. I have too much in the way. Here, let's lasso these. I'm just going to move them over here real quick. Oh, now what was I on? Here, let's undo. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay. Saturday, Sunday. That's what I need. Okay. I'm getting better at the slide over, guys, because I was pretty awful at it. I usually use my Pro sometimes, and I can just easily split screen. But I don't have to have the Planner Stickers app open all the time. So I hate having to rotate and then rotate back and then rotate and rotate back. There we go. Okay, so now let's make this a little bit smaller. Let's resize. And put these all here. Oh, thank you for following. I have another planner friend. Guys, I love digital planning so much. Also because I'm extremely indecisive. Although I do have, I still have all my physical planner stuff. Hi, Heather. Good morning. I know I'm usually not on Saturdays, but I felt bad not going live yesterday when I was supposed to. When I was feeling down. Well, not down. When I was sick half the day. But I was feeling down because I missed hanging out with all my digital planner friends. And then it's like a meetup in the comments of all the digital planners. I love it. Let's see here. Let's do Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There we go. And now I have to do a Sunday start version. So I'm going to just duplicate this, copy. I made a planner last night, only 18 pages for each of my classes. Oh, no, seriously? Like, that helps a lot. Even if it's just a small notebook or small planner, like, it really does help sometimes to just have things separately. I was like, copy, paste, of course. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I have so many more things I'm working on too, so but I feel so late putting out like this theme because I missed Memorial Day and I definitely could have used it, but hey, 4th of July and Labor Day. Let's see, what was there to do? Oh, when Sunday start? Yeah, but my goodness, I have yeah, so you said you had like notebooks. Yeah, listen, a simple notebook. Okay, so the notebooks I have so far, I have a habit tracker notebook, which I worked on a little bit at first. Then I have my reading notebook. What were the other ones? I want to do a recipe notebook where I can put just pictures from websites or screenshots from TikTok. And luckily in Noteful, you can hyperlink. You can add a link from a picture. So maybe I'll take there's a couple of bread recipes that I found on TikTok. So I want to put the screenshot in the recipe notebook. And then like I'll be able to tap on the picture and then link it to like the actual video if I need to see a video. But I'm getting better at making bread from a bread maker. My goodness. There's also another, oh, I want to use a notebook for like a photo album and empty my camera roll. Man. But a simple hyperlink notebook can bring you a long way. I also want to work on student templates too, and teacher templates, homeschool templates that you can just add to your notebooks, or if you already have a planner. A lot of people already have planners, so let's see. Guys, I'm trying to work fast. Obviously, let's bring Sunday up here. And then, yeah, in my digital reading notebook or journal, I need to find book covers to add to like my note shelf, my bookshelf. Okay, so we have Monday, Sunday, and I'm gonna put just some plain weeklies on here. Oh, I meant to, oh no guys, I deleted all the backgrounds by accident. Don't worry, I'll go back and add them. Oh no, I made it invisible. There we go. There we go, they're there. I just wasn't sure about the polka dots for this one. I think it's a little bit much. So for this one, I'm just going to click on it and I'm just going to delete it. I don't really think it needs it. Maybe I'll add just a plain color background. I'll come back around to it. And then here we go. This is what we have so far. How many more minutes do I have? I have about 15 more minutes before I have to get off. But maybe I'll start coming live on Saturdays as well. Okay, let's go back to the other tablets, and for these two, I'll just add simple weeklies. Okay, let's see here. Let's go down to templates again. I know I have a million tags, but you can also, up in the search bar, just search what you're looking for. I just don't feel like typing templates over and over again. Let's do, this one's hourly, but I don't know how many people actually use hourly. Weekly. That one's a month and a week, and then this one, let's see here. This is a simple weekly. We'll just do that one. Let's see what layer I accidentally put it on, because That's me. I accidentally put it on the bottom layer. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna tap on it, and then I'm gonna move layer. I'm gonna move it to the templates layer right here. And then I'm just gonna turn the eye back on. There we go. I'm gonna go to the templates layer. All right. When I add these to plannerstickers.app, it's actually just one image, so it will not have all those layers. It'll just be one image that you can just kind of add to the background. Just copy and paste it and make it the size of your planner. You can also insert it into a planner that you already have as well. Let's here. Yeah. I wish I did more weekly ones because I wonder if you're going to get sick of these. I mean, I don't. What layer am I on actually? Stickers. I'm just going to add them, but you can always recreate this yourself using the stickers and templates that I did. Let's see if it even, oh, it does look good. Okay. Of course it spilled out kind of. There we go. Let's move this up and we'll just keep them right in there. There's room right here to write. Monday. I really should use a ruler, but I wish there was some type of align feature in Noteful. Maybe it's one of those things I can get feedback on. I believe they're a lot smaller than like GoodNotes. But maybe they'll listen. I don't know. Maybe they'll listen to little May. Let me bring it over to the line first, and then look at me putting my whole hand on here. I'm gonna move it over to the line first, and then I'll end up moving it back over, but it'll give me something to work with. Scooch it over a little bit, and then move here, and then move here. Also, you don't have to be this meticulous, but I just want it to look nice for you guys. And then I will just lasso all these and just move them over a little bit. Okay. And then there's also the date dots too that you can add in when you're planning. And then here you can add in whatever you'd like morning, afternoon, evening, chores, self-care, reminders, appointments. All right, and let's do, maybe that one can be the Monday start. But then what if somebody wants a Monday start in blue? Well, let's just duplicate it and copy and paste. And then let's move the, let's see, Monday start. We're going to move Sunday down. Let's move this up here. And now let's move Sunday here. Oh, where are you going? Yeah, I've been working a little bit in my digital reading journal as well. Let's see here. Now let's do the red. I'm going to unlock the templates layer. That way when I lasso, it will copy all of this. So let's copy. And I'm going to use the same, there we go. Actually, let me move it down a little bit. That way you can put the week, like week of there, if you would like to. Actually, I kind of like how it looks in the middle though. I'll just move it down. And then you can put my week, this week, whatever you'd like. Let me adjust this one too. I'll move it down a little bit. And then I'm also going to copy the Sunday start. I have to copy this page actually. Let's go here. We're going to copy this. We're going to copy the red page and paste. All right, so we have to do the Sunday start, but I copied all of it's up where the stickers are. That's okay. This is going to be exported to you guys as one image, so that doesn't bother me. Actually, let's move this down to templates. Easy enough. I'm going to lock it, and I'm actually going to get rid of these stickers. And I'm just going to go back and copy these. Yeah, I'm on the stickers layer. Again, if you're not used to all the layers in Noteful, it's totally not necessary. I just really like using layers. And you can name them whatever you'd like. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I thought I deleted the polka dot. Maybe I didn't. Okay. So we have this one. Monday start, Sunday start. We have the blue tablet or blue iPad, the red. Easy weekly, there we go. This one you can name whatever you like. Maybe I should add some shapes over here so it's not too empty. Let's go up here and let's add just a few shapes. You have some date dots. Oh, we have circles, we have hexagons. We'll have these little flags. What else do we have? We have another phone and more folders. And just these. I guess it already is kind of a lot on here. Maybe I will add these two flowers here. And then maybe I can bring down the transparency a little bit, the opacity. If not, then we'll see. We'll play around with it and see. Also, I have to tell myself it doesn't have to be perfect. Just something fun. Let's see if I can bring it down a little bit without it looking too weird. Yeah, that's gonna look too weird. Maybe some plain shapes would look better. Actually, I'll just leave it empty and then you can add some stickers if you'd like. I'm trying to think if I can just make these a little bit bigger though. We have this one, the weekly, hourly, Sunday, Monday start. This one with the firecrackers. This daily, morning, afternoon. Oh, the evening. It should be a striped, a list for evening. Okay, I'll go back and do that. Let's do, I wonder if I'll just write evening. Did I spell evening right? Okay, good. It brought up the sticker pack here. Now I have to do evening with the list view. There we go. Let's drag and drop that over. Let's resize it a little bit. I guess it was kind of spot on. Right about, actually, let's move it up a little bit. Let's move this one up a little bit. There we go. And then the phone, actually, I'm going to move the phone down a little bit here. I have it on a different layer, the templates layer, which really this one should be on there, but it's okay. There we go. And we have this one, which, now that I look at it, I don't know if I like it. Maybe you can rotate this. How about that? Maybe I'll like it better if I rotate it. Let's rotate it here. Make it a smidge smaller. Yeah, maybe I'll like that a little bit better. Let's go up to the stickers. And then, sorry for swallowing very loudly. Let's move the circle over here. Let's play around with these a little bit. Maybe I can make them a little bit smaller here. And then this here. I think I like this a little bit better. And that way you can kind of add in what you'd like if you want to use some of the pre-made ones. But then it leaves that little space there. Let's see, what is this doing? Maybe let's play around with this a little bit more. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that looks better. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I hope you get to create really cute stuff. Okay, I think you can use this to track steps, or I don't know, sometimes you can make calls on like your Apple Watch or something, so you can just actually just use it for little notes. Maybe I'll just rotate it back a little bit so it's a little bit easier to write on. Make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, here we go. Okay, how many, what's that? Let's see. 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 13 there. Okay, so I'm going to actually export this. I'm not sure if you guys have exported. I'm going to choose image. I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to choose range. The first page is empty, so I'm going to do 2 to 14. Image 2 to 14 and share. It's going to save it to, I'm going to save it to my camera roll. There we go. And then, there we go. And then this is what's going to be, I'm going to upload these to plannerstickers.app as soon as I get off, as well as upload, I'm going to upload that beginners, digital planning beginner series. Of course, TikTok, I'm going to do a little puzzle thing. There we go. It's just me TikTok. There's no fake recording. I'm going to upload these, and I'm going to upload that digital planning beginner series, which also teaches the basics of Noteful. If you've been wanting to try Noteful, I know that there's a bunch of tutorials over on YTube, but I think to get started, you don't need to know every single little detail, and you know, you need to like just enough to get started. So I'm going to work on those things. Give me about an hour to upload this, just because on the back end of the app, I have to name everything correctly, and then I have to like run a little bit of code for it to all upload. But let me just make this a little bit bigger, and let me erase this. I'm also working on even more things, so I'm very excited. Oh, let me just go down here. I'm really excited. Man, I have so many. I think I just want to do a layout that has just all of these flags. Oh, well, I said arrows, but all of these folders are really cute too. I wonder if I use one of the folders at the very beginning, if that's what it'll look like. You know what? Let me copy. Did I copy that? Let's copy and then go here. Okay. I'm just going to see if this works, because it usually shows like a blank page for the document. I'm going to just rotate it a little bit because this isn't landscape, but let's just see how it looks. I'm going to see if it shows up as like the kind of like a thumbnail. Oh yeah, that's really cute. You know, if I did it horizontal, it would be like a really cute like folder. I like that. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go upload those quick pick patriotic. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't even talk. I'm going to upload those. I'm going to finish editing the digital planning for beginners video, and I will pin that on TikTok as well. So I'm going to go do all of that right now. All right, bye guys. I will be back on Monday. So I look forward to seeing all of you again. Thank you for following all my new digital planner friends. And if you are interested in digital planning, but you don't know where to start, I'm going to upload that video today. Just give me until like this evening, and that way you can look at that video, and there'll be a free digital planner that you can start using, and I'll go over the basics of Noteful